know, you have such a gaze, a signature. The crew is cracking up here.
I have a whole lot of gaze?
The signature Disney villain gaze. I want to know, how do you do that Disney villain gaze? Teach us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Disney villain gaze. As in the gay Disney villains. Sorry, this is an accent dysfunction. Oh, you mean the gays, not the gays. I didn't know. Well, Lady Tremaine, maybe if she was gay, maybe she would have been happier. She would have been.
Matt Babel, Entertainment Tonight, Canada.
Thank you. Go ahead. You said that like an apology. It's okay.
No, I'm not,
Yeah, I'm not, yeah.
I was sure when I saw your name in the cast that you will be Cinderella.
Save that for the Sydney drag shows. But thank you.
Never have I ever plotted a crime in my head. Oh, yeah. Oh, totally. Oh, yeah. For sure. Have you ever plotted a crime to kill?
Cindy, we get it. You were in Time to Kill. We're not promoting that movie.
No.
Okay.
Cathy McConaughey.
You said
Captain McConaughey. Has anyone ever been able to say Matthew McConaughey? Suck it up, ladies. Suck it up. We have a film to sell.
Okay,
she's the team leader. We get it.
I read that you enjoy making lists, and I don't enjoy making lists. I have to make lists because I have early onset dementia. Literally, don't forget to call such and such. You need washing powder.
You really want to be a princess?
I am a princess, sweetheart. Don't you forget it.
Me too.
Yeah, you're a real princess. Your daddy's princess.
Have you ever played cops and robbers as a kid?
Okay, as a sex game.
Cate Blanchett, two-time Oscar winner. Have you ever played cops and robbers with your husband after the kids went to bed?
Okay, Sandra Bullock, have you played cops and robbers?
No.
As an adult?
This is extraordinary.
And where do you want to put your golden fiancé?
Well, I want to show it to my children who are here with me in Los Angeles, so I think that's the first protocol. I better get my name on it, though, because they all look the same, and someone might come and steal it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Every time I've gone back into the rehearsal room for a play, my husband and my sons get a dog. I picked up a bag of poop that was this big. I took a photo of me with it, and my husband was in the middle of rehearsals, and I went, come home.
He said as long as they can chop wood and light a fire, ride a horse and help an old lady across the street, that you'd be happy.
I just think it's good and important to be practical in life.
We need more practical men out there.
They're at the old lady across the street, they're getting there with the horse riding, but they're not quite there with the chopping of the wood. But then Iggy's only 5, so we've got...
You got some time.
It's probably not time to give him an axe.
Usually you're maybe 1 or 2 of you women on set, but we had 8.
You don't know what that means in Canada. That could be something very, very bad.
Yeah, it could.
I apologize. She's not from our country.
No, but it does.
I was preparing for that in my lunch hour because I knew I couldn't prepare it when I went home at night because the children don't really care that I'm about to play Bob Dylan and I'm absolutely terrified. They just want me to read, Slinky Malinky. Every mother can sew except me. And so I got the pillowcase and I dressed him I told him as a ghost, but he actually looks like he was from the Ku Klux Klan. It's because I couldn't sew, and so I said, no, it's not that. Can I just ask a question? Cate Blanchett from Australia.
Yes. Yes. Would I have seen you in anything?
No.
Okay.
I love your work, though.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
This is a question for Mr. Branner.
So speak up, I can't hear you, please.
Whose idea was it?
Have you ever gambled?
Yeah. Who hasn't?
What, literally? With your love. Have you ever gambled with your love?
Cocky. Do I allow myself cocky?
Do you ever allow yourself to be cocky?
I think that's the moment where you're just about to fall off the cliff. Isn't that the moment where the idiot goes, hey, and falls out? I try to avoid those moments.
Oh, no, so this is a language issue. When you say fairy, I think you mean the thing with... it's we say fairy and fairy. See, there's a slight difference. Whereas in America, everything sounds the same.
Fairy. See?
How do you people communicate with each other?
I did a little research, and I think there are only 19 women with more than 1 Oscar.
Is that right? And I guess I'm one of them now. Yeah, we have meetings. We get together and We bring our 2 or 3 and
Lunches with the Oscars.
dress them up.
Oscar nominations Thursday.
Okay, that's my cue. That's my cue. I'm here, and I'm so happy.
What about your children and the Oscar? Do they get to play with the Oscar?
Every day, Mummy sits them down, and I get my 2 Oscars out, and I let them stroke them for 15 minutes before they go to school.
Now we know
if they're good.
I was curious, if you were to wake up one morning and only have $45, what would you do? What would be the first thing you would do?
I mean, I could stretch a 45 to a month, man. I could stretch $45 a long time.
You pay your electricity bill.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Bowl of chili.
You want chili today?
I
It's
do
the second
want
time
chili.
she's mentioned chili. She wants
Taco Bell.
It'd be something to do with food.
I had this thought the other day that I'd like to start throwing pots. You know, not at my husband. I mean, you know, like learning to make stuff. I'd love, you know, my mum has such a, my mother has such a green thumb. My thumb is absolutely and resolutely brown. So I'd love to change the color of my thumb. You know, there's lots of those kind of things that are practical things. I'd like to be able to build things, make things.
The dogs are in this household.
2, but they got really big bumps. Really big bumps. And I have to pick them up.
Oh, this is a chili
but
pump.
man, the bib.
So literally, if
It
you
really-
woke
She
up
loves
with
chili.
only $45,
$45 worth of chili.
go
I'm
to
thinking I'm going
Pittsburgh.
a very cheap, large loaf of bread, some sort of tuna can, plastic forks, something that I could sleep in and wrap myself.
And
They're
cheese
I'm
whiz.
literally thinking about surviving on this street.
I mean, this sounds fun. That sounds fun. I
can
want
buy
to
a
live
lot
with
of
you.
Never have I ever had an escape plan even for a date.
What do you mean even for a date?
You've been with your husband since you reached puberty, so you can't really answer this. So why don't we just talk to people who had a date?
Oh, like it's date's not going well. My friend, like, oh, my cat's sick. Having such a nice time.
It's Kate's first drag show. No, Kate. Kate Blanchett.
Wait, Australia.
Where she could be good with some acting.
No, it was that came out of it. It was a joke that I was playing on a friend, and she laughed when I laughed, so I just kept doing it. I think it horrified Ken, which only made me want to do it more.
And so I went onto the YouTube and onto the
YouTube.
I went onto the YouTube.
How much healthy competition was there on set?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's why we don't sit next to each other.
Yeah. Mark was always in the
Yeah. And I'm sick of it.
But how cool for you getting to cuddle up with all of the leads from the film, plus the director, and then getting to slow dance with Jeff Goldblum. Your life is not bad, Tamara.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this premiere. It's been a very, very fun one. What? Ah! Come back here.
I see someone special there.
You. I was just bantering with my co-host, like you do.
Hi. Now you can banter with me, which is probably much more boring.
No, this is hello.
Hi.
I was just waving at look at my parents and my siblings back there. You're totally colorful. Is your sister in the orange dress?
Yes.
This is really getting ridiculous.
Yeah, Kate and I called each other.
Yeah, we did.
What are you wearing?
I said I'm wearing something yellow and sparkly.
Like, you know, on the first day of shooting Blue Jasmine, Woody came up to me as if he was talking to someone about someone else and said, "That's awful." He said, "You're awful." I went, "Okay." He said, "Yeah, you're awful," and he just walked off. And I went, "Okay."
Your character is absolutely amazing. You are one bad, just phenomenal. Badass. You are one badass, and I appreciate it.
You are one bad actor.
How do you do Comic-Con? What does it look like when you're walking through these halls?
It looks ugly. I am a ball of sweat right now.
It's kind of a silly one, but what's up with all the smoking?
What's up with all the smoking?
It seems like in every film you manage to sneak in a scene.
A cheeky ciggy. Did I smoke in this?
Yes.
No.
We are a really moral crowd here.
How could you for that? She was.
I didn't inhale. So.